Unplugged TV. It's Enrico Nardini, your host, and another Play Unplugged unboxing today, submitted for your approval from Gary Games, Ascension, Storm of Souls. My first experience with Ascension was with the original core set, and I was really just fell head over heels in love with it. I played it, I demoed it at Gen Con, and I was just like, wow, and I went home, and it was one of the early reviews for Play Unplugged. Since then, I interviewed Justin Gary, great guy, and very much love these products. And so these are deck building games. For those of you not familiar, deck building games became very popular. One of the things about them is they have the card game mechanics of a CCG, like a Magic the Gathering, but they are a one item. They're generally a one item purchase, though of course there are expansions, and this isn't so much an expansion as an evolution, another version of the game. Though I believe you can intermix them. I'm not 100% sure on that though. After a review, we'll find out. But this is just a pure unboxing of this product. That being said, with the deck building games the way they are, you're able to kind of have a self-contained CCG experience. You're not constantly buying a bunch of packs, and I think that's probably one of the big appeals for a game like this. Also, for me, I find the Ascension art and the card mechanics to be really fun, and I would not be surprised if I enjoyed this one as much as I enjoyed the original. So let's tear into it and see what we got. First of all, once again, speaking about the artwork, it is the box itself has a ton of great illustrations featured on it. It's a nice box, durable, lasts a long time, you know. Eric Saby, that's the artist. I remember I talked about him before. I really like his art style. It's kind of reminiscent of maybe a Dieter Lietzsche, someone like that, who I love it. Just really enjoy it. So there's the cover. Here are the game rules. And one of the things that's really cool about Ascension is, honestly, and though I think this has some new mechanics in it because it has some different new things added to the game. That being said, it's a very simple, concise game. Definitely has those aspects of learning to play easy, but at the same time mastery of all the mechanics. And it has very much the common CCG sensibility of, here's a standard set of rules. Now the cards are going to break the rules or change them in some way. So there's your rule book inside. Very similar, once again, to the original Ascension set. This looks very familiar to anybody who's played Ascension before, and it's really cool the way this is laid out. So Void is like the discard area. The events are new. This is a new thing. This was not in Chronicles of the Godslayer. This will be a new aspect. But the rest of these laid out things now, it used to be that there were just the Mystics, Heavy Infantry, and the Cultists, but now I guess there's a Fanatic that's been added, and these are cards that are always out. They're always there. You can always purchase these ones and fight these ones. And there's a big honor area. The thing I like about this is you really don't need to have a board out to play. So if you just want to take your cards with you and lay them out, so long as you remember how to lay the cards out, you don't need it. But it's just nice to have. It's it's just a nice thing to have. It's very attractive. You throw it out there, and it works. The cards are really the main event in a product like this. So it's got a little plastic insert that's going to protect all your stuff. Keep your things organized. The one thing I would wonder, and I'd have to do the experiment, is you see the way the cards are stored here, and my thought would be, once you put sleeves in these, I wonder if they're going to fit in these different compartments. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. So, very cool little unique thing to Ascension are the honor tokens. I love these. They're just fun. Neat little gem-like, like plastic. They kind of look like glass pieces, but I think they're actually plastic. But for 1s and 5s, these are the honor tokens. I just like them. They look cool. Really kind of unique, nice looking. And here are the cards. Now they're backed. They have a similar. It's got to be. I think it's actually exactly the same, which doesn't surprise me. Backing as the regular Ascension, sorry about that, Chronicles of the Godslayer cards, which once again would hint at, I would assume, and I don't want to assume, but I'm just guessing here, that you can actually mix these with the other sets. And when I actually interviewed Justin Gary, that was one thing he had talked about in his game design, was making it so that the game was kind of modular. You could design decks. So if you could design the core deck that you're going to play with your friends to do different things. So if you want to focus on just, like I want just void and lifebound things, and we're going to play a game with just those, you can do that. You can kind of make it your own game, customize it. Was one of the design aspects. So these are pretty much all the cards that are core. And when I say core, I mean they're the things that are both always available, and they're also the things that are going to make up your starting hand. So in this case, you have your militia cards, and they added one nice thing. This is new art, not the same art as on the militia cards. That shows a little bit of extra mile. These militia cards, this is new. These are not the militia cards that you would get in Chronicle of the Godslayer. The Fanatics are new art also. The Apprentice is also new. The Mystic is also new as far as the illustrations go. And these are, by the way, these are made on really nice cardstock that'll last you a good long time, though I still would throw them in deck protectors. They actually, they have licensed their logos out to Legion Games, which makes card protectors, and you can actually purchase card protectors with the same backing. The Heavy Infantry also have new art. So new art on almost everything. It looks like from this picture, when I find the Cultists, they actually will not have new art. Yeah, the Cultist is the same Cultist from before. And these will be the cards that you'll be buying as you play. Well, besides, Heavy Infantry also and the Mystic are things that you can purchase, and they'll be sitting there. You can always purchase those. But the other cards that'll come up that you can purchase or fight are going to be these ones. And so I have a bunch of new cards, a bunch of new card art, along with, I think, some event cards, which once again, I think that will be the new mechanic. Yeah, it looks that way. Like here are the events. They're also, they show up sideways. Nice, very easy to, they're kind of attractive in the layout, the way they're done landscape style. And so here you can see just some examples, and obviously these are, the way I'm laying them out right now is not going to give you the best picture, but give you some idea of the quality of the cards, the beautiful art style. Like I said, I really, obviously I need to play it to review it, but at the same time, I have a lot of confidence that this is going to be a nice one. The art style is just beautiful. I love it. It's very stylized and fun, whimsical. So something that I think the audience would enjoy. All right, so that's Ascension Storm of Souls. Thank you for watching another Play Unplugged unboxing. You can find more unboxings on playunplugged.com. I'll see you next time on Play Unplugged TV.